Jisoo. We already knew that all 4 members of Blackpink have stunning visuals. But among all of them, Jisoo is the member that is praised the most. Her appearance perfectly fits the Korean beauty standards, with white skin, small V-line face, and heart-shaped lips. Despite being the visual of the group and one of the most frequently mentioned faces when it comes to K-pop beauties, Jisoo is still insecure about one thing about her appearance: her thin face. In an episode of Knowing Brother, Jisoo shared about her small eating habit before every recording, which is eating a bowl of ramen on the night before an important day.
애들은 뭔가 좀 볼살이 있어서 귀여워 보이는 거야. 나는 얼굴에는 좀 살이 없거든. 애들은 딱 얼굴에는 이렇게 좀 통통하게 있어서.
이렇게 귀엽게.
그래서 나도 좀 그 귀염상이고 싶어서 일부러 중요한 촬영 전에는 라면을 먹어서 붓게 하고 가.
When the episode was broadcast, netizens were extremely surprised by her sharing, because they don't think her face looks thin or anything. Many fans also commented that she did not need to use that trick, because she was already cute. Irene. Since debut, Irene has always been praised for her breathtaking beauty. Irene's visual is always a hot topic among K-pop fans because she is so pretty that even anti-fans have to acknowledge it. She was chosen to be the center of Red Velvet, and she nailed it so well that even other girls group idols are amazed by her dazzling appearance on stage. Netizens believe that she would be so proud of her look, but in fact, there are still some features that she is unsatisfied with. On the February 5th airing of SBS Power FM's Choi Hwa-jung's Power Time, DJ Choi Hwa-jung asked Red Velvet's members if they're unsatisfied with any parts of their faces. Irene answered,
저요? 아니요, 저도 있어요. 눈 부을 때. 아니, 그거 제가 여기 역광대가 있어가지고.
The other girls were surprised at Irene's answer. To this, Wendy refuted Irene, saying, "What do you mean cheekbones?" She also commented that Irene's cheekbones are more beautiful than hers. After the FM, many Red Velvets commented that Irene is too beautiful to be unsatisfied with herself. Netizens were also surprised about her insecurity. Many said that her high cheekbones were barely noticeable, and they even made Irene look more glamorous. Suzy. Suzy has been a sensation in the K-pop world with her unrivaled beauty. It's no exaggeration that K-netizens are grateful to have been blessed with her gorgeousness for a whole decade, since her debut with Miss A in 2010. That's why the title Nation's First Love was attached to her for a long time. Despite being the definition of perfection, the former Miss A visual also has her own insecurities. Suzy mentioned that she doesn't like her forehead line and baby hairs. That's the reason why she usually covered her forehead with bangs. But now, it seems that Suzy has changed up her forehead line. We still were not sure if it was just a laser procedure or surgery involved that made her forehead change, but it definitely brought her beauty to the next level. IU. IU is unique in her own way, with her cute facial expressions, petite figure, and also the princess aura she gives off. Netizens always praise IU for being a living example of natural beauty, and align with most of the Korean standards perfectly. Ironically, IU was not completely satisfied with her appearance. She once confessed that she even thought about getting rhinoplasty. From an episode of SBS's Night by Night, the host played a clip of IU's confession as she revealed she once visited a cosmetic surgeon's office. Besides her small nose, IU was also insecure a lot about her hands. "My hands are so small that they make my face look big in comparison," she said. IU also revealed that she used to get teased a lot for her petite hands. However, many fans disagreed with this, and said that she was already perfect, so she didn't have to feel insecure about her look. They also believe that IU shined the most when being herself, and some even thank that plastic surgeon for not letting IU do any surgery. Hyolyn. Hyolyn is probably one of the most outstanding names associated with the Western sexy concept. Although she possesses perfect honey skin and a sweet face, Hyolyn admitted that she still has insecurity, which is her large forehead. Hyolyn feels so insecure that she even takes special care to make sure her bangs will always cover her whole forehead. Ironically, her insecurity seems to stem from her own fans. Hyolyn's naughty fans once teased her by photoshopping her pictures, grafting her face into a master during the Qing dynasty in China. Although it's just a joke, many believe that this has given her some certain insecurities, while in fact, her forehead is not that bad. In an episode of KBS 2 Immortal Song 2, Hyolyn lost a game, so she was getting hit by air. Because of that, her forehead is completely revealed, which makes her obviously in disarray. However, netizens found that really cute and said that bangs didn't matter that much. Many other fans also believe that Hyolyn was hella pretty with or without bangs. Nayeon. Nayeon is probably one of the cutest idols with dumpling cheeks, rabbit teeth, and a bright smile that could rival the sun. However, Nayeon herself doesn't think she's perfect. She's often self-conscious about her side profile because she believes it doesn't look good with double chin and not very high nose bridge. That's why Nayeon usually looked directly at the camera and rarely showed her side profile. Her insecurity is so noticeable that, on award shows, many fans caught tons of moments when she tried to avoid revealing the side of her face by covering her face, or awkwardly showing her front profile to the camera. To explain her reaction, fans said that maybe Nayeon had read a lot of negative comments about her look, so she gradually became pressured and insecure. Tzuyu. All 9 girls of Twice are gorgeous in their own ways, but Tzu유's visuals probably stand out the most. Although Tzu유's beauty doesn't match Korean beauty standards, there is something about her that makes it that people can't resist but keep glancing. Her stunning face was praised as the top visual of Gen 3, along with Jisoo, Blackpink, and Irene, Red Velvet. She even surpassed many renowned names to rank first on TC Candler's 100 Most Beautiful Faces list in 2019. However, this gorgeous lady still has some insecurities about her skin tone. During a live broadcast, Tzuyu said that she never felt dark when she's standing alone, but when Nayeon stood beside her, she suddenly felt darker. However, Tsuyu's skin tone is the prettiest thing in fans' eyes. They consoled her that her skin was flawless, and believed Tzuyu shined the most when being herself. If her skin were whiter, maybe she wouldn't be as pretty as she is now, so there was no need to be insecure about something that made her distinctive. So, which idol do you think shouldn't be insecure about their look? Are there any names that I forgot to mention? Comment down below to share your thoughts with us. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to BeBoss TV for more interesting content. Thank you for watching.